Hi, I'm Emily and welcome to the video. So today I thought I'd go over some common unpopular opinions, whether that be in a social media scene like within YouTube or just something people talk about in a conversation. Just classic unpopular opinions. It's gonna be to the stage where we're gonna go over the pineapple on pizza's bombing. You know, that kind of unpopular opinion level. We're gonna go over some kind of interesting ones if I can find them, because these have actually been a lot harder to find than I thought, because I read it for me and I'm not going to Reddit video level because why would I want to, because I don't want to do a video on something that I wouldn't find interesting to watch myself. So yeah, I mean that could be an unpopular opinion. I find Reddit videos mainly boring because most of them is just repetitivity. It's just the same jokes over and over again. And I think there's a certain amount of times you can tell a joke before it's just get a new one, do something new, get some more creativity out there. So that's what Reddit videos are mainly really boring. Because they're just the same things over and over again. They're just watch a Reddit video, do some bingo thing for it. Someone will take the mick out of a hairline. Someone would take the same thing. Someone would take the mick of someone's trim. I'll post a picture of the dog. I'm not wrong with that, unless it's one of them dogs with the squash faces, because I feel really bad for them because the dogs have serious brain. I could go into this for ages. Pugs and squash face dogs, I feel so bad for them because they have to live with they can't breathe properly, and that is upsetting to think about. Yeah, the videos, they're boring. Come on, it's just the same thing over and over again. I mean, it's touche with this video because they're all the same thing over and over again. So what I was actually going to talk about there, there's no need for people to make a big deal over phones. Always on Twitter you see people go oh, Twitter for Android, tweet from Android, that's not good. Why are you doing that? Just get an iPhone. Who cares? What difference does it make what phone you have? Our phones do all have internet, they all have a camera, they all have phoning, you all have texting, they all have ways to download apps. Does it matter? Even non-smartphones. Doesn't matter. Still phone and text. That's the prime premise of a phone, to phone and text someone. It doesn't matter what kind of phone you have, as long as it works. That's all that matters. So I don't care when people make a big deal over it. It doesn't matter. Fun is just star sign stuff is just a load of rubbish. Why does the month you're born in, why do you think the month you're born in has to affect the way you act for your whole life? Someone had to fight with someone, and then they were like, oh, say if, and then then they were like, oh, and then someone was like, okay, what? And this one was like, why did you do that? And then one of the people fighting goes, oh, because the month I'm born in means I have to fight when I'm angry. Come on. It doesn't matter. The month you're born in shouldn't determine what year you are. I've seen on Twitter people being oh, I'd never be friends with a Libra. I'd never be friends with a Capricorn. I think that's what they're called. But it doesn't matter. It's always about the person's personality, not when they're born. It doesn't matter. Just focus on a person's personality instead of if they were born in April or June. It shouldn't matter. Now, something that I do see appear often nowadays is people saying YouTube boxing should have ended already. Now, yeah, I do agree with this, because I think they should have ended it. Was it last year, the big KSI Logan Paul fight? They should have ended it on that, with the scale that was, in the size of the venue, and the amount of support and backing that had. That should have been the big end finale, and I don't think there should have been another one since, because the other one, I think there was one yesterday, I think, because I saw people talking about one yesterday. But I gotta admit, I didn't even know that was happening. I didn't even know that was good. That was even happening. I didn't even know about that one. But because the scale that they've been on since then is not compared to the big one I just mentioned, the Logan Paul KSI one last year. nothing's been to like the scale of that. And I think it's like pretty boring now because it's just the same thing over again. Like YouTuber says something about one YouTuber just doesn't get really annoyed by it. Next day they're in training for a boxing fight. 6 months later they're fighting each other in a ring. Like it's just repetitive. Like I know last year there was a was it last year or started? I think it was last year. They done like a YouTube social media and like reality star M&A event, and I know that was like really under wraps as well. So yeah, I think that that's what with that they really tried to like do something different that wasn't the boxing. But yeah, I think it should just finish last year. But like that last year should have been a big finale because it's like instead of fighting someone, can't you just like do, I mean, talk it out of like a message or something? I know there used to be the whole like diss track stuff. I think they've stopped now unless it's like really under the wraps. Like really, like people don't talk about them. Because I find like diss tracks in general, unless they're made unironically, I find them kind of cringy. Like, just if you have problems with someone, just like message them about it. Don't like have a big like a fight in an arena, fight in like some venue. So yeah, that's where my thing is with that. I think that has become like a lot more more people agreeing with that these days, saying the boxing should have finished already. So I know I've only gone over like 4 or 3 or something. That's because I didn't want to go for like your classic pineapple on pizza bounty level on the opinions. I wanted to find more like interesting stuff. And looks of it, there wasn't really, I couldn't really find that many. Like I've looked on different like websites, Twitter, YouTube, and I can't really find that many ones that don't get talked about often. So yeah, this video's been a short one, but like I said, I couldn't find, I wanted it to be more like unique, and I couldn't find, and I didn't want, and I thought if the video got carried on longer, it would have just been like, I think it would have became less interesting, and I want to just keep it the level it is to keep it, well, interesting. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, people, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, follow Twitter at Emily's Videos _ and I'll see you next time, people. Bye.